am decided to disregard the TBR I made, and I chose to pursue a non-fiction book instead of a fantasy book in one of the prompts, which is a genre that I don't normally read and I want to read more of. I chose a YA non-fiction book, and it's the 57 Bus by Dashka Slater, and it's about two teenagers and the realities of crime, race, sexual orientation, gender, and many other serious problems that we need to discuss and talk about more. Basically, social justice and how media has the power to affect our judgment, perception, and general thoughts about different crimes that happen around the world, around us. So I have read about 50% of that via Scribd, and I also got to read a few chapters more of Dumplin'. Unfortunately, I still haven't finished it. It's a very busy day. Wednesday is a very busy day for me. I really had to work. I had to do some revisions on one of my articles, and it's a mess. It's a busy, it's really a busy week, so. And the next clips will be the 4th day of the Reading Rush, and let's play them now. Munchie! Munchie! Hi, Munch! Munch! Hindi kami makapasok! Hindi kami makapasok, Munchie! 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 Hey, it's the end of the 4th day of the Reading Rush. So this is a mini wrap up of Thursday, July 23rd, right? I've seen from the clips, I was out of the house most of the day, and the remaining time of the day, I have to work, of course. It's the struggles of being an adult. No matter how much you want to read, you don't have the time. You have the time. You have the money to buy the books, but not the time to read them. So, at least I have finally finished another book. So that's 2 prompts done out of 7. I have 3 days left to fill in the rest of the prompts. But I have finished the nonfiction book that I mentioned to you. The 57 Bus. It is a true story about 2 teenagers in America. And I listened to it on Scribd via audio. It's not really the type of read that would give you happiness, happy feelings, and all of that. It's very realistic. Also, the author did a great job of laying down the facts in a narrative form. So I wasn't feeling like I was reading a nonfiction book, which is what I'm scared of, really. Usually why I stay away from nonfiction. But this one reads like a fiction novel. The only difference is that everything discussed there is real, even the names of the characters. And It also featured a mix of not just narrations. There are social media posts, there's poetry there's letters, and other things like that you would expect to see from a nonfiction read. And it tells the story of Sasha, who identifies as an agender, and Richard, who is black, and these two people rode the same bus, the 57 bus, and Richard set Sasha's skirt on fire, and that led Sasha to suffer from third-degree burns. Richard had to pay for it, for this crime that he did, and it was tagged as a hate crime against people who are transgender. The way the author told the story is featuring the backstory of both characters, like how Sasha decided or realized their identity, how they learned about wanting to use them pronouns, and how they finally understood that they have how they understood that they are agender. And also shows the mental aspect of Sasha's health and Sasha's identity, their advocacies of writing to the White House to consider adding a third gender for official documents, for having also the book discussed the bathroom bill, or the law where there should be a designated bathroom for people who don't identify as either male or female, and discussions like that. On the other hand, Richard's backstory was also discussed on who he really is as a person, the way that people describe him as being quiet and shy and being a smart kid, and what happened to him during the trial, being under a juvenile detention facility. And it's a journey of learning about the sides of crime stories. And if you're a fan of true crime, I suggest reading this book, because it doesn't sway one way or another. It just discussed the stories of both, and how it's not always black and white, and it's not a good behavior to react just based on what we see in the media and what the media reports to a person or a crime suspect is really like. So I have to say that it's really a good read. It was published in 2017, and I guess books like this would make me be more interested in reading nonfiction, because I really had fun learning about their stories, and I wasn't bored at all. I was expecting to be bored. I'm sorry for all nonfiction fans, but that's the impression of nonfiction for me. So I guess I should try to reinsert more nonfiction reads in my next TBRs that I don't follow anyway. So why do I even do it? So anyway, today is Friday, and I'm still busy. There's still lots of work I have to do, and I unfortunately haven't been participating in the Instagram challenges or Twitter challenges, the sprints, everything else, all the other activities on the Reading Rush. I don't have time anymore to do, so I just participated in the first Instagram challenge, and I think the prompt to feature a photo of my pet, I actually submitted a photo of Munchie here, but we didn't win. So maybe next time. But yeah, I'll be updating you. I hope I'll be able to film a few videos today so that I can upload a day 5 update. But day 6 is my birthday, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to read at all. I have family coming over and we'll be celebrating my day, and I also be going to church, so I might not have any time to read, but I'll try to compile a few short videos of my day tomorrow so that I can show you how I celebrated my 27th year. So if you're still here, thank you for watching the video, and if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do click subscribe down below and the bell button beside it to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Please like the video as well and share a comment on what you think about all the munchie clips all the munchie clips in this video. Also, please give me some non-fiction suggestions that you have, especially if it's about true crime or maybe self-development, or I think narrative non-fiction, because that appealed to me a lot. So if you have recommendations, please put them down in the comments, and I hope to read that on my next TBRs. Again, thank you and bye!